Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And as always, the mid-part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Miami, they're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And right now for Miami, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And for Miami, they've got Abdul-Jabbar. Cam Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Miller, and it's Portis in at the power forward position. Durant kicks to Şengün. A three-pointer, no good. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
Here's Smith, following the score by Miami. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Unable to get that one. Good D by Miller. Thomas goes in, and Thomas with the stuff.
Sudden on the drive, Thomas just takes off.
And KD's got the ball here for the Rockets. 4-point game. Pass to Smith. Outside Holiday. Smith with a screen on Russell. Holiday gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Russell with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Out to the wing. And a wide open look for Portis. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Durant against Miller. Durant kicks to Thompson. KD looking around. Over Miller. KD with the bucket.
We try and tell people there are stars and then superstars, and then there's guys like KD, top 10 players of all time.
Now, here is Russell. 8 points his last outing. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal steal.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here is Smith. He had 15 points last outing. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Miller outside. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First free throw is good. And as we are working our way towards the middle of the season, RJ, we have seen some surprises as well as our share of disappointments.
It doesn't take too long to see what is working for some teams and what is not working for some teams. But there has been a few surprises.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Holiday. Thompson, a screen on Russell. Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. For Miami, they've got their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. It's Miller on the wing. Guarded by KD. Portis, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Pass to Şengün. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with his 3. Breaker in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's Portis. The Rockets pull it in.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Durant, no good. Miami leading by 4. Here's Miller. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
And that's the elite shot-making skill from Brandon Miller.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Şengün finds KD. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the score by Miami. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. And Houston again with the bucket.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
Holiday against Russell. And here is Portis. The shot comes out. Smith with the defensive effort. Durant in the corner. Driving to the basket. That one drops for him. KD's got 7 points in the game.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Russell dishes to Thomas. Portis in the post, working on Smith. Portis can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The shot by Thompson, no good. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Thomas. And it's Durant with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Miami is shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Pass to Smith. Here's Holiday. Here's Şengün. Abdul-Jabbar covering. 13 feet away. And it's Miami with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Now Kevin Durant. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. KD passes to Şengün. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
What balance from Şengün there. He is terrific at brushing off contact on the way up.
Russell against Holiday. To end the cold streak. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Adams Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. Pass to Şengün. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Okay, Şengün, look at the big man baiting the defender into the foul.
For Houston, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Portis. Mann comes in for Brandon Miller. Fields checked in for Thomas. And Paul subbed in for Russell.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Shepard, the pass to Durant. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Paul with the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
What I like about Paul is he picks smart shots to take, especially when they're behind the arc.
Screen by Şengün. Another miss by Houston.
That is not the guy you want to allow open looks to rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And Harris subbed in for Shepard. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Houston making a switch. Shamit's checked in. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Ball stolen. Man finds Paul. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. Jeff Green is checked in for Houston.
Now into the lineup for Houston. Number 32, Jeff Green.
Rockets on defense. 4-point game. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Eason. Takes it inside. That one falls.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Rockets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That free throw good from Eason. Miami leading by 3. Now Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
One of the best passes of all time. All relishes setting the pace and finding his open teammates.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Paul kicks to Williams. Back to Paul. Healed outside. Clock at 4. Man passes to Paul. Over Harris. Paul's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Eason's shot is good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Paul. Last time out, he had 14 points. Healed the pass to Paul. Now here's Williams. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Adams defending. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Şengün's checked in for Adams.
Number 28, Alfred Şengün.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Now here's Paul. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Eason. From deep three-point territory. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Tari Eason. Green is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Harris. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard.
In terms of using their body, Paul is as good as anyone. Knows how to take a bump and still complete the play.
Harris passes to Eason. Back to Harris. For 3, Okogie. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Claxton is screen on Harris. Bounce pass from Paul. And a wide open look for Claxton. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Eason. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, oh, that's not easy to come by.
Now Green, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield, puts up a 3. Harris's shot is off. Miami trails by 3. Man in the corner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Jeff Green picks one up. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Portis, he's checked in for Williams. And a change for the Rockets. Shepard's checked in for Harris.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Kevin?
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Here's Paul, following the score by Houston. Hield outside. The 3. Rebound by Jeff Green. Rockets lead by 4. Pass to Okogie. Back to Green. Shepard with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's good from long range.
taking charge in the pick and roll. Shepherd using the screen and finding his spot.
Now Paul. He's got 5. Again, Hield missing. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Inside. Makes it off the glass. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Miami. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brandon Miller comes in for Mann. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Russell in for Paul. And then for Houston, Durant's checked in for Green. It's Thompson in for Shepherd. And good that time. Okogie's got 5 now.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Miller outside to the right side. They need this. And Portis throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Pass to Okogie. From the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Thomas. Here's Okogie. Houston moving it around. Durant with a wide-open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
Russell passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Forceful slam by Abdul-Jabbar.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's KD. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy. Using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Rockets leading by 9. Pass to Thompson. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Portis can't get it to go. Houston's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Okogie. He's got 5. Thompson, a screen on Russell. For 3, Okogie sinks the triple. Okogie's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Miller outside for the 3. Rebound by Okogie.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Here's Durant. Not going to go that time. Good D by Miller. And Miami shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Assisted.
KD's got his 3rd assist on the night. Thompson against Russell. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Over Şengün. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And when we talk about players who don't mind shooting with a hand in their face, Kareem's at the top of the list.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Williams is checked in for Miami. And then for Houston, Jabari Smith comes in for Şengün. And it Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Josh Okogie.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
It's Durant on the wing. And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play. Chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Rockets have hit all four of their chances so far in this one.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Now, here is Russell. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Thomas gets the bucket.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the three by Miami. Outside, KD. Pass to Holiday. Latrey. And it's Miami with the rebound. Russell left side. Outside Williams. Miller dishes to Williams. Shakes him. Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 13. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Thompson looking for an opening. Over Russell. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from three, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Durant, that's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Russell. Abdul-Jabbar against Smith. Hook shot. A smooth play inside by Abdul-Jabbar.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You take a look at Thompson, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number one, but you have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already... know. Here are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And it's Russell missing. Houston leading by 13. KD passes to Easton. That one's not going to go. Good D by Miller. To the paint. It's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. KD with it. And it's Miller picking him up. And Holiday kicks to Durant. With the crossover, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
And the Rockets making a change here. Adams checked in. Good on the second free throw.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the
Hello, Sideshow. I see you. Not talking much as usual. You know, I'm focused on the game here. Got a tough one here.
Now here's Durant. He's got 18. Fires from deep. And it's Russell with the rebound. Outside Thomas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Adams on him. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Rockets. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from KD. No good on that one. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
This is a big game for Team Kareem. They need this to get back in the hunt for that number 3 spot. Right now, if they lose this, they're in danger of falling 3.5 games behind the Bad Boys, Team Jordan, Team Bird, and Team Chamberlain. So this is a big game for them. They need to win this to stay in the hunt. But right now, it's looking bad.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routines.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for Miami.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from 3. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Team Kareem's got to get better passes. They only got 12 assists. That's not going to get it done as a team. but we're getting good looks. We're just not making those threes. We'll see what happens here in the second half. Houston's making their threes, and Kareem hasn't been hitting the sky hook, too, on top of that, too.
With very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Here's Russell. Russell is out there with Thomas. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Miller in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Jordan Fernandez as we begin the second half.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility.
And the offensive rebounds. That's Kareem's first offensive rebound of the game. With all the misses we've had, that's really hurt them. There haven't been any second chance points tonight, except for that right there. So that might be the beginning of the comeback.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And here's KD for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Stolen by Holiday. Outside, KD. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Miami trails by 9. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Şengün throws it down.
Well, Şengün knew where to be to support that fast break play.
Russell passes to Thomas. Good ball movement here by Miami. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Şengün covering. Bucket is good.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Houston leading by 9. And here is Durant. He's got 18.
It's a long season, man.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul.
And KD drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Outside Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Miller against KD. In the corner, Şengün with it. Another miss by Houston.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Thomas. And here is Portis. Şengün covering. 6 to shoot. Out to Russell from downtown. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Smith sets the pick for Holiday. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Miller against Durant. Outside Holiday. And the 3-ball is good. Holiday's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Thomas passes to Russell. Portis a screen on Holiday. To the inside. And Portis throws it down.
Good work in the pick and roll. I like it when Russell looks to distribute in these sets.
Durant against Miller. Shoots from the line. And Houston again with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar, and stolen by Şengün. Smith on the wing, defended by Portis. Puts up a deep three. No good from Durant.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Russell. Portis trying to free himself. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket.
Yeah, I know. I got to fix that. It's 2K. They're making the computer overplay this. They overplay way too much. You gotta turn to defensive awareness. And I hate to do this, but it's pretty obvious. It's overplaying it. Like, you can't even make a basic pass without them jumping the lane to getting these fake turnovers that shouldn't be happening. And then on top of that, my guys aren't doing the same. That's what makes it worse. Like, I'm playing the same type of defense. We're not getting the same results. So it's not right. See, TK already, so you got to turn that up so your players will actually contest shots and then play passing lanes. It's sad you got to do this, but you have to. It's a lot of work. Hopefully we can have a better outcome here. Okay, guys, let's get back into it.
From Russell.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense, first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Nice shot by Portis.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what Coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And Holiday has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Russell. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter. Miami trails by 6. Now, here is Russell. 9 points in the game so far. Thomas passes to Portis. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. That shot wide open. Abdul-Jabbar's got 24 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Smith. Miami grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's. Now Russell. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Durant. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Offensive rebound.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Houston.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young. And for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
And Miami making a change here. Fields checked in.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. Mann's checked in for Miami. Paul comes in for D'Angelo Russell. He's off on the second. Rockets leading by 4. He's in with it. He's got 7. Pass to Thompson. Durant down low. Defended by Paul. And Şengün throws it down.
Scoring really comes naturally for Şengün. He's been taking care of business tonight.
Now Paul. He's got 5. Now Mann. He's covered by Eason. Healed the pass to Portis. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Count it.
KD has such a tight handle, especially at his size. The man's a future Hall of Famer.
Here's Paul, healed outside. Pass to Man. Good ball movement here by Miami. Portis, the pass to Man. Over Eason. Man can't hit. Houston leading by 6. Here's Smith. Eason with it. 7 points in the game. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Paul passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And there it is for him. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Thompson the bounce pass. Eason gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Man. Outside Portis. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. Şengün covering. Hook shot on the way. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Ball outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over KD. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar again. Abdul-Jabbar's got 32 points in the game. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Williams, he's checked in for Portis. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Jabari Smith. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Gary Harris in for Amen Thompson.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Hield. On the wing, Man. He's covered by Eason. Now Abdul-Jabbar. The fadeaway. Green with the rebound.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to see.
Adams' shot is off. Miami trails by 8. 1:52 left in the third. Abdul-Jabbar against Adams. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Houston. At one point, they led by 16. And Adams kicks to Harris. Green, the pass to Okogie. Misses the 3. Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Adams outside. Pass to Eason. Now Harris. Here's Okogie, covered by Hield. Here's Okogie, 2 points. That one goes. Okogie's got 10 points in the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
On the wing, Hield. Williams sets a screen for Hield. Inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Miami, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And they've had really good numbers all season. from the free throw line.
That's good from Williams. And he makes both free throws. Houston leading by 8. Harris passes to Easton. Back to Harris. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Easton. There's the triple. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. And Miami shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Drills it from outside. He's got 5.
A leap from three-point land. Buddy Hield, whenever he lets it fly, you think it's going in.
Here's Easton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And for Houston, they're shooting 49% on the game. I'll take that. So on the floor for Houston, Green is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Harris. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Okogie in at the 2. Miami trails by 5. Ball outside. On the wing, Hield. Shot clock at 5. Man passes to Hield. Tries it from the top of the key. And good! He nails it. Hield's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Miami. Harris kicks to Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go from deep. Excellent D there from Williams.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Team foul.
Rockets leading by 4. Harris outside. Pass to Şengün. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Loads it up for Williams. It's stolen by Green. Harris inside. And stolen by Williams. In transition, here comes Miami. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum. And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
Out left to the wing. Ball against Harris. Back to Hield. Miami again turning it over.
The ball goes to Houston.
And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll go up against Julius Randle.
Yeah, right now the Houston defense, these turnovers is what's killing Team Kareem. Right now, Kareem's on the bench taking a breather. But we just can't stay out of turnovers, man.
They're going to be feeling the effects of it, playing that much basketball in that short.
But they're right in it though.
Really
oh, here comes Durant.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the Rockets.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Paul looking around. He nails it.
Oh, Chris Paul, the old man. The old man.
And the basket is good. Durant's got 29 in the game.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Bounce pass from Paul. Up top, heel. The shot. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, a Kobe. Rebound by Williams. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Paul, right side. Claxton trying to free himself up. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Works just as hard inside. Great footwork for Paul. Leads to great results.
Pass to Durant. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. KD against Paul. And here is Hield. Paul outside. Over Durant. And another basket for Miami.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
And here is KD. Pass to Kobe. Houston needs to get a shot. No good from Durant.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Paul, and it's blocked by Şengün.
It's good to see Şengün come up with that swat. When he's engaged, he can be an impactful rim protector.
And it's Durant missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Paul passes to Hield. No good from outside.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And Şengün gets it to go on the assist.
All right, let's get Kareem back in here. 6 minutes and a half to go, man. This is a battle.
Fernandez has called a timeout.
Again, reiterating, Team Kareem needs this win to stay up on the position battle for the number 3 spot. To say nothing of the number 1 spot. Right now, they're just trying to stay up there with the other guys. They're trying to challenge. And we'll go over that more in the post-game show. But right now, they're in danger of falling down, being locked into that 5th spot where you don't want to be at, and maybe in a play-in tournament spot as the season goes on.
Hey guys, well, Jordy Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thank you, Allie. Miller outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Şengün. Buries the hook. Abdul-Jabbar's got 34 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. Now here's Durant. So efficient in there.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time.
KD going away from the jump shot. The jumper ain't falling. Went to the post game. Smart.
Big night.
Miller outside. Pass to Thomas. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. And Miami leads by 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Şengün, no good.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Pass to Miller. Out to Russell. Stolen by Durant. Shoots over Portis. The shot by KD. No good. Miami leading by 3. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar. Launches it. And And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
3 points.
KD's got 7 now in this quarter.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Şengün. No good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Portis a screen on Easton. Also looking it over. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Stolen by Durant. Miller against Easton. Out to Smith. Pass to Durant. Pocket 6. Thompson in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them.
Dang! In first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Well, I tell you, these legend teams, this is why you don't want to play a legend team in the first round of the playoffs. You don't want it because it's going to be a war, man.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Houston. Here's Holiday. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big.
Miller against Smith. Now Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls the trigger. The 20-foot jumper. Good. Now here's Durant. Here's Şengün. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Russell against Howard. Now Portis. Off the glass.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
2 points. That one goes.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
It's Portis. Outside Russell. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Takes it from 10. Can't get it. It's trailed by 5. Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Screen by Şengün. 13 feet away. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Miami's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Miller up on top. Defended by Durant. Şengün against Abdul-Jabbar.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Durant against Miller. From 12 feet. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And they go to the intentional foul.
First team foul.
Now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead, trying to close that door.
Now a timeout called by Houston. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Kevin Durant, and he misses the J.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
The shot game clock separated by 4. Outside Thomas. 6 to shoot. Portis sets the pick for Thomas. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Timeout called the Rockets. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting? The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man,
Boy, I tell you, big-time victory here. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar struggled offensively, but he had 30 rebounds in this game. Playing to go around all these misses.
Thank you for watching tonight's NBA.
What a ball game. Another barn burner. I tell you, man, this is how we do it over here on Rexton Strong Style Sports, man. It is, man, you're either going to see a great performance by somebody or a barn burner. It's almost guaranteed. These games are just unbelievable, man. And they're only going to get better the closer we get to All-Star break, then after All-Star break, and then go towards the playoff push. And then the playoffs just going to be out. I can't even imagine what the playoffs are going to look like. Man, Houston went 10 for 41 from downtown. They were killing it from downtown earlier. Came back with the turnovers, man. Look at the turnovers by they only had 4 to their 17. They overcame it. 16 points off turnover. That's why they were winning the game. All those turnovers that they were getting. They were down by 16 points, came back. That big three-pointer by Portis is what really sealed the deal. Let's take a look at that three-point shot by Portis. Bobby Portis right here really took because right here the game was in doubt. Durant made a 3 to tie the game up, and then Portis came right back with about 3 minutes and 23. To me, this is the shot that would make the difference. We got that. This is good defense on Durant. Durant came out, called for the ball for an ISO. We went and double-teamed him, and we left Thompson open in the corner, knowing he's on a good three-point shooter. They took the cheese. Thompson took it. He missed it, and then there's a mad dash. Now you got Kareem filling the lane. You look up, Kareem's filling the lane up. He's drawing gravity. This is freeing up Portis over here for a wide-open 3. And there, look at that. It's perfect. To me, this is the biggest play of the game. This is what gave them the lead. Finally, bam, and they never looked back after that. That was the biggest play of the game right there. That stop on Durant. You see it right there. The game was tied. And after that point, they never looked back. Man, it just came down to that, man. Look at that. 34 points by Kareem. 32 insane rebounds. He took 25 shots. Teammates really took over for him tonight in the second half. I think Kareem kind of carried him in the first half. He had 10 in the first quarter, 7 in the second. Third quarter, he had a monster 15-point quarter. In the fourth quarter, he only scored 2 points. His teammates showed up. Teammates carried him in the second quarter, the fourth quarter. Teammates showed up. It was Bobby Portis showed up. Chris Paul showed up with that insane layup. Let's show that layup by Chris Paul where he took Kevin Durant one-on-one. Let's show that layup. Is this it? I think this is. Well, that's one of them. That was a great layup. No, that before that. This is it right here. Right. This right here. He's gonna take Durant one-on-one. These old two veterans here. The old man just hit him with a crazy. Just hit him with a move. Crossed him over. It goes into a pack of dudes. Comes up. Oh. That was a big play to help get him back in the game. At that point, tied the game up. There was so many big plays made by the role players tonight, man. Big time, man. But Kevin Durant was huge. He was dominant, 36 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals. He almost had a triple-double. Şengün had 21 and 10. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here from the big guns here. Start with Durant. Because he was just killing it, man. That's a rebound by Durant. It's going to come out. Pushes it up. Assists. Jabari Smith for 3 from the wing. Durant finds Şengün in the corner for 3. Boom. Durant in the post. Kicks it out. Finds Şengün again. Flirting out. Pushing the ball up. I don't know how he got that pass in there. Jump hook off the glass to Jabari Smith. Man. Wow. Look at that. Man, I don't know how, man, but hey. But Kareem was the man. He carried him in the first 3 quarters, and the teammates came in the fourth quarter and took him home. As Shaq would say, the others. The others showed up. As Shaquille O'Neal would say. This is why you don't want to play a legend team, man, in the first round. This is why you want to avoid that number 5 spot. Because that 4 and the 5 matchup is going to be brutal. Because whoever wins that is going to have to end up playing another legend team in the second round after going through. It's going to go 7 games. It's going to go 7 games. That 4 and the 5 matchup between 2 legends is going to go 7 games. You just don't know who it's going to be. There's no way it's going to be a sweep or anything like that. But now we go ahead and we move on. I believe the next matchup is. Well, hold on, let's take a quick look at the standings here. That was a huge game. You see that now? Now they're 2 games out from top, and they are a game and a half behind Team Jordan, Team Bird, and the Trotters. So they're still in there, but those 2 games are a lot considering those other teams don't lose a lot. Like for instance, Team Larry Bird's on a 19-game winning streak already. Okay. So they haven't lost a game in almost 2 months. The Bad Boys are right there at 26-5. Team Kareem is there at 25-8, and they're not even enough to even break into the top number 4 spot. So, but they're right there. That was a game they had to get. They came back and won it and got the job done. So we'll see what happens with them. If we look at their season at glance, their upcoming matchups, they got a big game right here at the Bad Boys. That's a mutual opponent in the Eastern Conference. They need to get that game. They got a game with Shaquille O'Neal. That's a Western Conference matchup, but you still want to get that just because you never know if, turn things around. It might mean something for the NBA Finals, for a home court advantage in the Finals. You never know. That's a big game. This will be a tough game against Philadelphia. We've already seen Philadelphia upset Houston. Remember, Philadelphia upset Houston, Hakeem Olajuwon, I should say, the Houston Dream. So they're now they just lost to Team Dr. J because they came in, like I said, they came in a little flat. Dr. J just hammered them. They didn't stand a chance against them in that full court game. But every game is different. You got the Lakers; they're a tough team. You got OKC; you know what they're all about. That'll be a tough game right there. They've already lost. As a matter of fact, I believe Cleveland already beat Team Dr. J. I mean Team Kareem. Yep. You see here, a couple weeks ago, the Cleveland Cavaliers beat Team Kareem. Take a look at some of those stats. Donovan Mitchell with 26 points, Garland with 18, Jared Allen with 15 and 17 boards. Al Horford off the bench had 15 in that game. Kareem had 44 and 22 points, but it wasn't enough, and it was a close game, and they pulled away in the fourth quarter. So, yeah, that Cleveland's already – they've already beaten Team Kareem, so that'll be a tough matchup for them. They got some tough matchups coming here. I would say the Philadelphia 76ers are going to be tough. Obviously, Shaquille O'Neal. Lakers will be tough. The Bad Boys, that's going to be a war. It's an NBA Cup game, too. OKC's going to be tough. Cleveland's going to be tough. The Knicks are going to be tough. Pacers. They got some, and of course you got Jokic twice in 1 week. So that's going to be tough, man. They got some brutal games coming up here, to say the least, man, for Team Kareem. But moving on, let's go ahead and see who's up next on the Daily View here. Who's coming up next? It's going to be Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, Halliburton's healthy in this. Yeah, everybody's healthy. These rosters were taken from the beginning of the NBA season. However, I did fix the trades. When trades happen, I tried to make the trades as realistic as possible. I have Zubac on the Pacers. Garland is with the Clippers. I have obviously Harden is with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Obviously, I tried to make I didn't do every single trade. I did the impact trades, so everything is pretty much set, and everybody's healthy here. Giannis Antetokounmpo is playing. Trae Young is with. Washington is not in this because in order to make this season work, I had to omit the Washington Wizards. I took the weakest teams out because you have to create a pool of players to draft from. Second off, 2K doesn't allow you to do more than maybe 8 teams for an expansion. So I had to omit 2 teams, and I omitted the Washington Wizards and the Sacramento Kings. So they're omitted from this season to make this season work. So Trae Young is playing on the Atlanta Hawks. So there was no reason to trade him because you can't trade him anywhere because the Wizards aren't here. If you're following me. So, yeah, Shaquille O'Neal will be up next. And let's take a quick look at what their situation is. Those lovely Diesel jerseys, handcrafted by yours truly. As they'll be taking on the Clippers. And let's go ahead and take a quick look at Team Diesel. And Team Diesel actually coming off they're not doing too well. I mean, there was a time Team Diesel had a pretty good streak. Look at this. They lost to Chamberlain. They beat the Memphis Grizzlies. They beat Michael Jordan. The Pacers, Pistons again. They were on a little streak, and then they ran into Detroit. This game here with New York. They were up. They were up by 20 points, guys. And I know this kind of look at that. This went to overtime. Go check that game out. The Knicks came back. I know this is kind of crazy. I guess it kind of foreshadowed for the NBA Finals in real life. But the Knicks came back by 20 points in the fourth quarter to beat Team Diesel in this game. It went to overtime, and they just look at it. Brunson had 41 points. Shaq had 44, 19, but they just came back in the fourth quarter and took Team Diesel into overtime and beat them. It kind of foreshadowed what was going to happen in the finals, I guess. That was way back on December 10th here in the season. Then they lost to Team Kareem, as we saw here. And then they just lost to the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets destroyed Team Diesel. Look at this one. It's a low-scoring game. Look at that. Held them to 77 points. 77 points. Shaq had 34, but he struggled to get even that. He went 16 from 20, but, man, they just – look at that. The second highest scoring player was Isaiah Joe off the bench. Michael Porter Jr. was drafted to be the second-best player on the team at 85 overall time of the draft. He had 6 points. Total shutdown. It was just nothing. Abysmal. And then they beat the Miami Heat, and then they came out and played the Bad Boys, and the Bad Boys just squashed them. They weren't even close. Isaiah Thomas came out there with the boys, 28 points for Isaiah, 6 boards, 4 assists, 4 steals, no turnovers. Just totally destroyed them. Diesel played great as usual, but nobody else showed up. Porter had 18 points, but that was mostly garbage time points. Most of those points came in garbage time. And now they're playing the Clippers. So let's take a look here at the standings. Diesel's still up there, but they're 2 games behind Showtime. And they need to win this because they're in danger. Like Showtime, right? Just to put things in perspective, Team Showtime is on a 13-game winning streak. Okay? So, yeah, this is why you need to get this game because Showtime is looking like they're the best team in the Western Conference. I'm just going to say it looks like Magic Johnson has the best team in the West because they don't even have they just you said 13 what? Yeah, 13-game winning streak. No, that's nothing. Oh, you think that's not? Have you been listening? 13 win streak it's great, but the hottest team in the NBA is Team Larry Bird. Look at that. Team Bird is, like I said, Team Bird has won 19 games in a row. You haven't been following. Like 13 is amazing, but 19, like Team Bird. Remember, Team Bird started the season off 6-5. Okay, they haven't lost a game since they lost that 5th game. Okay, they were down there with the Knicks and the Celtics at one point, guys, and they just went on a crazy run to be in this battle for the number 1 spot. Larry Bird going to lose next game. I can sense it. Well, let's see what their next game is going to be. Well, they're playing the Knicks in New York on the road, and then they got a crazy. I don't know. It's going to be tough. They got a crazy. They're on a 6-game road trip. They just beat the Lakers in a crazy tough game. We saw that one a couple days ago. They play the Knicks next on the road. Then they go to Boston. Larry goes back to Boston for the first time. That'll be interesting. Then they play the Pacers. That's interesting. Larry going back to the Celtics, the Indiana, his home state of Indiana. And then he'll play Magic Johnson. It's like a Larry Bird reunion tour almost. It's like a reunion tour. You go back to Boston, then you go back to Indiana, then you play your greatest rival of all time, of Magic Johnson from 87. And then they'll play the Sixers, and they'll play Magic again. That's a 6-game road trip they're on right now currently. Now, they're on a 19-game winning streak. They haven't lost a game since, I don't even remember, since November the 12th. And we're down here December 27th. And remember, they lost the first 2 games of the season. Started off terrible. Lost the first game to the Bad Boys. And then their first win came on a 17-point comeback on the road in OKC. 17-point comeback in the 4th quarter in OKC to win by 4. Led by Bird and Ben Simmons. Again, I keep telling them, check that. If you haven't watched that game, go check that game out, man. Totally worth the watch. It was amazing. Crazy game, man. On the road. The first win of the season. From that point on, they struggled. They lost to Shaquille O'Neal twice. Lost to the Atlanta Hawks. That was their last loss. They haven't lost a 19 game because they haven't played the Nets yet. The Nets aren't in here. The Nets got to admit it. I know you're trying to be facetious with that comment. I'm pretty sure the Nets are not a very good team, even if they were here. They were put into the expansion draft for the Legends pool. But be that as it may, you can see that they haven't lost a game in forever. So going back to Team Diesel situation as we get ready for their game coming up here shortly, they're at 24-7. They've lost their last game against the Bad Boys, and they are 2 games behind. If they were here, they'd win. Okay, I get it, man. Ha ha he. Let's get serious for a minute here. If they were to win or lose this game, that would put them 3 games behind Team Showtime. And, yeah, I don't think you're going to catch them. Because the way Showtime is playing, I can't see Showtime going on a 3-game losing streak. You know? That's why it's hard to catch top teams. They don't go on long losing streaks. So they're going to have to win this game to get back within 1 game. And then, you know, hopefully they can catch Showtime. I mean, it's reasonable to catch them on a 1-game loss and then make that up. That could happen. 3 games in a row, I don't see it happen. I don't see the Mambas or the Jays of Kareem catching Showtime. It's pretty much Showtime's conference to win and lose at this point. So this is a big game for Team Diesel, and the Clippers have been formidable. So this will not be an easy game for Team Diesel. And they're going to need some contributions from Michael Porter Jr. to step up and fulfill his role. He's actually gotten worse. He's not even 85 overall anymore. He's actually going down on overall standards. So Team Diesel, such as it is not hitting on all cylinders right now, and they've got to step it up because Darius Garland and Kawhi Leonard, and then you have to factor in the center. I can't say his name, but he's a good three-point shooter. They lost Zubac, but in my opinion, the offense got better because Zandro can stretch the floor at the 5 spot. And we all know, if you know anything about basketball, the history of the game, Shaquille O'Neal is a notoriously horrible three-point defender on big men, especially in pick and rolls. The Clippers, you said Kawhi's winning this. No, the Clippers. We'll go by teams here, man. The team. But the question is, though, can the Clippers defend Shaquille O'Neal without double teaming? I seriously doubt that. So we'll see what happens in that game coming up here shortly, guys. So with that, I'm going to bring this video to an end, and I will see you guys next time as the NBA Ultimate Season Modern Era Legend Showdown continues, as we will pick it back up with Team Diesel taking on the Clippers and what is for them a must-win game if they wish to catch the Las Vegas Showtime, who are just running away with the Western Conference right now. Can Shaq get back? We'll find out here shortly. See you guys in 20 or 30 minutes. Thanks. Like and subscribe.